Hi, let me tell you about another great Manning book. Build an AI agent from scratch. Agents that reason, plan, and act autonomously. Written by Jungjun and Younghee Song.
You may have heard of agent-building frameworks like LangGraph, Crew AI, AutoGen, or OpenAI agents. These frameworks make it easy to build agents quickly, but they also hide what's actually happening inside. That abstraction is convenient until you need reliability. AI agents compound the non-determinism of LLMs. A single model call can be unpredictable. An agent is many model calls chained together, with tool use, memory, routing, retries, and self-reflection layered on top. This means small variations can snowball into very different outcomes, different plans, different tool choices, different final answers. As agents become more capable, the why did it do that question becomes harder to answer, and the cost of not knowing grows. Debugging gets painful, reliability suffers, and safety becomes guesswork. So we need to understand the internals, not just the interface. We need to see how prompts turn into decisions, how tools are selected, how errors propagate, and how to make behavior measurable and controllable. That's why, in this book, we build AI agents from scratch. Building from scratch forces us to make every hidden piece explicit. What state the agent keeps, how decisions are made, how tools are called, how memory is written and read, and where non-determinism enters the loop. This process helps you form a solid mental model of agents, one you can use to debug failures, predict behavior, and design agents that are more reliable, interpretable, and controllable. An AI agent is a program that autonomously decides what actions to take and when to stop based on its current context and goals. What makes something an agent is it makes judgments in pursuit of a goal. What should I do next? What information do I need? Which action is most promising? Have I done enough to stop? In other words, decision-making is the core. The basic shape of an LLM agent consists of three elements: LLM, tools, and loop. The LLM serves as the agent's brain. It interprets the current situation, goal, context, constraints, intermediate results, and decides what to do next. Tools are how the agent interacts with the external world: web search, code execution, database access, file systems, APIs, and more. Tools turn the agent from thinking into doing. The loop is the structure that repeats this process. The agent observes the current state, decides an action, executes it, updates its context, and repeats until it reaches a stopping condition: goal achieved, budget exceeded, uncertainty too high, and so on. As agents move from demos to real systems, the bottleneck is rarely the model's raw intelligence. To work effectively, agents need the right context. Context engineering is the discipline of designing how an agent constructs, updates, and governs the information it feeds into the model, its context. We demonstrate 5 architectural strategies, and we will cover each strategy one by one in this book. Generate, using the LLM output as context. Retrieve, fetching external data, RAG. Write, offloading state to external storage. Reduce, compressing or filtering the prompt. Isolate, sandboxing execution environments. We begin with the basic loop, advance through specific context engineering implementations, RAG, memory, and planning, and culminate in production evaluation. We use the Gaia benchmark at every stage to quantitatively measure how each architectural addition resolves specific failure modes.
Get this book at Manning.com